MadKatter here. Welcome to my channel. This right now is showing is not a part of this video. It's just if you want to go check out my medieval series. I do have some builds on there, but I'm going to go ahead and jump into the rules, and I did not explain that very well in the video, so let me go ahead and start you off there. Okay, everyone. So for the Decades Challenge, we'll be following Cosmic Hippie's version. This here is her site, and it's linked below as well. It's Cosmic Hippie udcrules.notion.site. And you can actually, from her site, see her YouTube channel, watch her videos, which I highly recommend because they were very good. And it's very fun to follow along on her version of the Decades Challenge as well. But for mine, we'll be following most of her rules. For this, you can also see what the rules are. I'll kind of go over them a little bit more within the challenge itself. We'll be starting in the Middle Ages, as is clear by the mini-series I just finished on the channel, and we'll be starting with the Great Famine, but that won't start until we have the oldest child. We'll be following along. All the rules that we'll be following are right here if you're interested in them. Again, I will try to cover them as they pop up within the video, and I will also be updating the side characters according to these rules as well. So as we go through, you guys will be able to follow along on here, or you can just watch my videos and I'll cover everything as it comes up. I am using most of my mods and CC that are medieval from her specific page right here. All the recommended mods, CC creators, all of it is basically just following along on her mods and CC here. If there is anything different, I'll make sure to point it out, but you can find all of it here, or if you want to ask below for something specific, I can see who it was created by. For the hairs and for certain clothing items, if you just spot it while I'm passing something in a video, you can ask for that and I'll go ahead and tell you as well, because I do have some hair CC'd and such that I downloaded from other creators. Anyways, with all of that being said, everything is already set up and we should be just going straight into the challenge. So let's go ahead and go back over to the cat that's playing the game. Hi everyone, welcome to the Sims 4 Decades Challenge. Today we'll be going ahead and starting with the main family for our Decades Challenge. So as you saw in the intro, we have Thora here and Alaric. They are our main Sims that we'll be following. Now for the setup, it did take a while, so we're actually like just starting summer, which is a little spooky because I know they have to get their crops by a certain amount of time. But we're just going to do our best and try to work with what we have. So because of that, though, we are going to go ahead and jump to when they're awake. Okay, now that the Sims are up for the day, I do actually have a mod installed right now to where they can go hunting and foraging. I forgot to put the sign on the slot. One second, let me pull that up. It is the Hunters and Foragers mod, which you can find on the site. That is linked below for Cosmic Hippies. It should be under the mods and CC page if you're interested. But alongside that mod, I enabled it to where like they can't have wood unless they go and forge the wood as well. So there it is. Alright, so now that we have a sign, and it took a little chunk of their money because I am starting them off with a really low household fund because I feel like since they started here, that's just kind of the way that their life is going to be set up. So let's have Alaric here maybe go, no, not hunting. Let's have him and Thora go foraging, and as they're gone, I'll go ahead and kind of go over their personalities a little bit here. So this is a rabbit hole, by the way. We'll not really be able to follow them doing this. So Alaric here is a loner, loves the outdoors, and is a rancher. He would love to have a child, and he is a peasant. His goal in life, his aspiration, is to be an outdoor enthusiast, so he needs to harvest 10 unidentified plants and catch 5 fish in Granite Falls. I'm not going to focus too much on the aspirations within the series for fairly obvious reasons, because they are kind of more modern and involve travel usually, and we just don't have those sources for this game. Yeah, so for him, we have that going on, and for Miss Thora here, she's adventurous, loyal, and a little bit clumsy. She should not be in the cult of the cow plant. I'll change that later. She is meant to be of the Watcher because that's the village's religion. Although she could be, you know, a one-off scenario here, but we're not going to play with that just yet. She's a peasant as well, and she would be very happy to have a child. Now, even though they're peasants, I did go ahead and give them a fairly good starting point for all things being considered. After this, I'm going to have her go and forage to try to find some crops to plant as well, and I think the first thing I'm going to make sure they purchase is a chicken. That way they can at least get eggs, if nothing else, for food. But in any case, I'm going for a slightly harder approach to this. I want them to find and forage all of the stuff that they're going to plant. They shouldn't be buying anything really. And if they do, I'm going to have to make them go to the village in order to purchase something from one of the vendors there in Hinford-on-Backley. There's also rabbits in our garden already, which I actually don't know why they're already here. I kind of need to lock this probably so they can't get into the crops there. But let's see here. Oh, it was already locked for some reason. I guess it's locked for everyone but Alark, sure. And the rabbit gone. Oh, he went in like a little hole. Okay. I'll leave that open right now, but I'll go ahead and block this for everyone as well. Alright, so they came back with some wood. How much did they end up finding? Oh, did they go foraging instead? I sent them foraging. Well, that's okay. Let's go ahead and give these goodies over to Lark while Thora goes foraging for some wood. Or maybe I should do the reverse of that. Yeah, we'll do the reverse of that. Alright, Alark, go and forage some wood instead, because I did not mean to make you do that. Go collect firewood. There we go. Alright, now then, let's see here. I am going to follow as well within the rules for the farming. There is like a crop calendar. I'm going to do my best to follow that crop calendar. So let's see what we can plant of what she has here. So we can do the apple. So we'll go ahead and plant one apple. We can do, see here, there's raspberries, so we can do some raspberries. Tomato, ooh, good. Let's go ahead and just put 4 down for the tomato. Ooh, that's still off center. I'll have to fix that again for them. They found some chestnuts, which is interesting. I don't actually recognize chestnuts. Has it been too long since I played the game, or is that part of the mod? I don't know. Alright. Go and water the out of season, what? Oh, for fall. Oh, maybe the crop calendar isn't including seasons? Well, I might just have to go off the what's here then instead. So parsley's good. Maybe plant a chestnut, because I'm really curious about that. Oh wait, that's fall. Don't plant that. Don't plant that. Banded ship. Okay. That's fall. Right. Alright, we only got a few summer things then. That's okay. It's a little unfortunate, but that's okay. Let's see here. How's Alaric going over here? So he got the firewood, which is perfect. What should I be getting you to do? Because she's kind of taking care of the garden. I guess you could go ahead and purchase the chickens. Ooh, they're so expensive. Oh, we can't even... Oh, no. We can't afford a hen chick or a rooster chick. Probably do the hen. Let's give that a shot. Alright, and then let's have you go and scatter the feet nearby as well. And maybe I send you out forage more, Alaric. Let's see here. I don't know what you just bought. Oh, the chicken feet, that's fine. Alright, so I could get you to fish, but I don't really want to pay the taxes for that. Oh, okay, that was a little bit of glitch going on there. Oh, blueberry. Go harvest blueberries. By the way, as I'm going around here, if you guys see a house that you really want to download or something, they are all on my gallery under Dreamerclaw. Go ahead and look for frogs, maybe talk to the birds. Oh, who's this? Amelina. Go ahead and introduce yourself to her. She is one of the people that I've actually downloaded. What's Thora up to? Don't eat cold cuts. Stop that. Stop it. Ruining the immersion, Thora. You can't just pull things out of the fridge willy-nilly. I need to actually change the lot traits. Okay, let's see here. Challenges. We want it to be simple living and off the grid. Oops. That'll help a little bit. There we go. Nope. Stop it. And you don't really have any food right now. Can you make anything even? Okay, so you can make pottage and you can make gruel. You can actually make enough gruel for several days. So maybe get you where's the wood? Okay, go light the fire. And then let's get you to make some gruel for you guys. Oh, I definitely clicked family size and didn't mean to. Oh well, that's okay. We'll go with family size for now. Oh, what's the glitch? What's happening? I promise I tested this before and it was working, so I don't really know what's happening right now. Stop trying to eat the cold cuts. Sneaky devil you. Alright, hang on. Let me do some research real quick. Okay, we're back. I figured it out, finally, after a while. So, if you have that issue where, like, you can't cook off the grid is really what the issue is, there's a small fix mod at the very bottom of Little Bo Bub's, navigation page, and you click on that, and then you can make it finally. So, I'm sorry for that, little break there. But yes, you can go ahead and go to the bathroom, and I guess you can eat the cold cut since you already managed to get it out. Sneaky. Oh, and here is Richard Bouchard, one of our nobles. I will be making a video eventually talking a little bit about our background characters, and he is definitely one of the ones that's a little bit more of a, you don't really want to interact with him, but I'm going off the idea that he owns the house as well that he lives in, that these two live in anyways. I love this full well. I think it's so cool. Alright, and then you do have some clothes already starting to pile up, so let's go ahead and get you started on cleaning the clothes up. So as we're hanging out waiting for them to work on their own things here, you'll see that Thora already has some of her skills, and so does Alar. I mainly did this because I wanted it to feel like they got married, they managed to get their own house, and like a very slowly developing way where they're maybe a little further along than starting out from the complete bottom, but they're also not in the best position either. So that means that he has horse riding, singing, he loves to sing, and it's probably one of his only creative skills that he does. Whereas Thora does not usually enjoy singing, I believe. Let's see here. Yeah, she does not like singing, but she loves cross-stitching and baking and dancing and gardening. She likes a lot of things, basically. There's not much that she doesn't like. Whereas he has a lot more that he dislikes, like comedy and they can't write because they're peasants. I do have like a mod installed where they would have to learn how to read. And since they're at the lowest level, I would say, of being a peasant right now, they're not working their way up yet to merchants or anything like that. I would say that I'll probably leave them be for that. Spits shined and elbow grease, cleaning the old-fashioned way with a bit of muscle and willingness to get dirty, puts a nice shine on the home. May not be spotless, but Laura did the best she could. Good. Happy to hear and see that. And he's maintaining the house a little bit. It looks like oh, I need to move these all over. Forgot about that. Now, while we're doing this, why don't you... Oh, I forgot that I downloaded Little Miss Sam's mod as well for us to be able to make more things on the woodworking table. There's nothing on there that I... Let's go ahead and craft either furniture. Let's have you make another little garden pot. And as for you, Thora, you're grabbing some roll, which is great. Those cold cuts didn't fill you up, so I'm happy that that didn't really work, even though you made sure to do it. 15. Why is it minus 15? Oh, because of... Okay, yes, he's doing what he's supposed to. That's why it was minus 15. Oh, she's got a little bit of a weird stitch going on right now. I don't think that's physically possible to stitch that way, going through your bosoms like that. Oh, did you finish making the pot? Let's see. Did. Okay, perfect. Let's go ahead and find a good spot for this. Maybe just right there. Yeah, let's gather all the chickens to the coop, because I actually don't see the chicken here. Oh, there it is. All right, and let's also go ahead and lock this for everyone but household. There we go. Why don't you say hi to the chick here? Oh, Thora, what am I gonna do with you? Is getting that evening time, and I would have you continue gardening, but there's not much you can do, honestly, right now. Oh, why are you sad? Never enough from eating gruel. It may have filled the belly, but it always leaves Sims wanting. Ooh, it's not good. I'm sorry, Lark. So as you can see, I already have things set up for them to hopefully have a baby. We'll have to wait and see if that actually works or not. But let's go ahead and maybe get them flirting a little bit. Oh, no more betting for today. I can't believe Sir William lost. I bet on him because he was supposed to be a sure win. I mean, I thought he will win. It's not like someone told me he will. Yeah. Talking to his inspired lover has naturally boosted Alaric's own creativity. Oh, that's sweet. Oh, and it looks like Alaric's already headed to bed. Did you ever finish? You did. Okay, so you can go ahead and sell this, or you can gift it to someone. Let's see here. What are the rules about selling? I actually don't know that for sure. Alright, I know that the selling table would be a good idea for them to get, but they have to buy the selling table first, and they don't really have the money for buying a selling table. So what I'm instead going to do is list it on Plopsy, so that way it might get purchased and might not, and it also costs them a little bit of money. Kind of like they're giving it to the town's merchant. You'll have to extend your disbelief a little bit for that one. But we'll give that a shot and kind of use that as a good way of getting paid for right now. Alright, and she wants to head to sleep too, so let's go ahead and say good night. Alright, while they're sleeping, let's go ahead and take a quick look at the Great Famine. So this is the first generation So you were born into a humble life as a serf, working land owned by your local lord in exchange for a small home and a patch of earth to call your own. Days revolve around tending crops, fixing what's broken, and making sure there's enough food to last the season. You trade goods at the market, share meals with neighbors, and find joy in the small things. As the famine looms, survival becomes more than just a goal, it's a test of grit and resourcefulness. Can your family weather the storm and plant the seeds of a legacy that will grow for generations to come? So, for this one, we actually have to have the eldest child age up to a teen, which is why we're kind of focusing this episode more so on the parents, getting them started out, and going ahead and trying to get that first child born for them. So while that was going on, they have slept through the night and it's time for them to go ahead and get up for the day. So let's have him go use the restroom while she goes ahead and gets. Oh, ooh, I forgot. They have to store the food somehow. Oh, how do I do that? Yeah, okay. Well, that's just a part of this. That'll be okay. What can we cook to start out the day with? Meals. Okay. Don't have any access to any meals right now. Oh, and we don't even boiled eggs yet. Okay, that's right. Let's go ahead and instead have her go ahead and make some more gruel for everyone. Do the family size this time so that way it hopefully doesn't spoil. Oh, but she needs to light the fire first. Okay. He already is finished using the bathroom. Why don't you go and light the fire? And we'll have you start working on the gardening a little bit. So we can only harvest once per week, so we actually can't harvest just yet. The recommended date to harvest is Friday, and whenever the harvest comes, we have to subtract 50% of the profits. So let's go ahead and just have him research a little bit here. Maybe say hi to his chicken and name it Eggy. Wonderful name. And while she's going, when she finishes going to the bathroom, I'll let her go and wash her hands real quick and then go ahead and some gruel for them. Oh, I keep selecting the wrong one. Okay, so she is getting to work on the cooking while he is talking over to the plants and talking to the chicken. I think I'll also have him hone his skills a little bit and maybe head over to the forest. He can't go hunting or fishing because of the way that the rules are set. He can only do that once per week, and I'd rather him do it. Let's see here. Is there any holidays? Not Prank Day. We're not celebrating Prank Day. There is not, but what I will do is on Friday, I'll say that's the Grand Harvest Day. So we'll say Grand Harvest. Ah, here we are. Okay, gardening. There we go. There we are. And then let's go ahead and see here. Maybe since that's the Grand Harvesting Day, we'll also include maybe a little party of some type, maybe just visiting some friends. Yeah, we'll say that they invite over maybe the other peasants during the harvesting day so they can all get together and or visit friends, either one of those. And we'll do that for just about every Friday, so I'll go through and really quick do that. Okay, so I just went through and set up a few different things. I mostly went through and set up the harvest days. I didn't go into spring yet since Love Day is falling on that day, so I need to change what day Love Day is on. And then I also did something I'm considering doing where on Sundays I just have attending a general holiday ceremony, so that way they always get the option and go. And I'll always send them to the rabbit hole for the holiday ceremony, but then I will have them at the church for a little bit so you guys can meet some of those characters. So those will be the days they actually go into town. Alright, let's see here. Oh, she finished the gruel, so let's have him come over and grab a serving real quick. Alright, I didn't see any rules about going ahead and foraging again, so I'm thinking I might have her go on ahead and head over to the forest and go foraging again. We'll go ahead and grab her basket as well, and then we'll head over. So he should not always have this much free time. It's only this way right now because they have no money and no way to really do much right now. Hey, someone wants to actually purchase the item. So let's have her, when she gets back, she needs to ship on Flopsy for 225 simoleons. Yes, okay, great. So they're gonna actually have some money. I think the first thing we should do is actually get them some chickens. And since you were out all day, I think that a fun thing for you to go ahead and do is maybe go and bathe in the stream. Oh, leeches. Thora stayed in the water for too long and it ended up someone else's dinner. When she got out of the stream, there was a bunch of leeches attached to her. Ooh, that does not sound like a good time. How are you doing with your food? Okay, you're doing pretty good. And let's have you go ahead and head on over forest and grab some more firewood, just so that way we don't have to worry about it for a while. And all right, so we have 230. How much is a table to buy and sell things? Okay, for the one that kind of actually would make sense, it's 450. Okay, so we'll have to save up for that. I think instead of that, then what I'll have them do is go ahead and purchase a rooster chick as well. And then I'm going to save the rest for them to be able to do things, such as actually being able to craft some things to sell. Oh, can he even... Well, we'll have him go ahead and make maybe a dragon sculpture, and he might be able to sell this, or we might have to hang on to this. We'll see. And she really wants to cross-stitch, so I'm not going to stop her from doing that. There's a little bit of her klutz showing. Okay, can you sell this? Yes, you can. Okay, list it on Flopsy, please. I think this is cute. At the end of the day, she's stitching, and he just comes in and sits and chats with her. I think that's really cute, honestly. Oh, what's he off to do? Oh, he was cleaning up. I didn't mean to exit out of that. My bad. Oh, who's this? Oh, Aldheit. All right, let's have you give a friendly introduction to her. She is a member of the church. She is rather high-ranking position, I believe, as well. Let's see here. Let's have you discuss interest and get to know each other a little bit. Oh, I feel like she would be coming here to tell you a little bit about the church. It doesn't seem... Oh, she's flirting. That's not great. She's definitely not supposed to do that. Ooh, oh no! Can I, let's see here. Can I, like... Oh, I don't want you flirting with her. Stop flirting with him, wild woman. Ever have a member of the church just show up at your door and start flirting with you like crazy? Here we go. Can I make it? Okay, let's do it from his point of view. I do have the relationship, family, and pregnancy installed from Lumpenow. It's, romances, friendship, decide to always be faithful, and let's see here, decided not to develop romantic feelings with Aldheit. Yes, erase that, please, because that's so weird. These two Sims suddenly couldn't even try to develop romantic feelings with each other. Good! That was weird. I don't know why she came and just started flirting. Does she even like him? What? Let's see here. First impression, he thinks she's pretentious, which, honestly, if you guys knew about Aldehite, that kind of makes sense with the character that I created. And She thinks he's very distant. The Sim seems very distant and inapproachable. How were you guys flirting if you didn't like each other? So weird. I don't understand what was happening. Also he has a new sentiment with her. Is it bad? No, they're deeply connected. Good. So weird. I don't understand what just happened. Let's have you also go and introduce yourself to Aldhyte. Now that that's over, maybe I should make you also decide to always be faithful, so you hopefully don't do the exact same thing. Maybe ask her if she's religious, maybe do exactly what I imagine she originally came here to do, which is to describe the holy teachings of the Watcher or whatever. Let's see here. Religion. Discuss the teachings, please. And can you, like, you can fight her? Oh my goodness. You guys have, like, really mixed signals going on, and I don't fully understand what's happening. Let's, while this is going on, let's have you go discover religion in here, maybe, while she's discussing this. Alright. So, Aldhyte, it's, good to see you, friend. That was so weird. Oh, you're lighting my fire for me. Thank you. Just donating a piece of her wood. That was very nice of her. I forgot he doesn't know how to read, really. So, it's a little bit of an awkward interaction. For the sim to gain religion, they have to read this religious book, and I have rambunctious religions installed by Lumpano. But they have to read this book. But technically, peasants with the royalty mod can't read. So I imagine he's just kind of staring at a book full of words right now and is just like, yes, I understand. But also, I think I'm just gonna go with what you say is best, Aldhyte. Okay, and let's actually get you to leave, because that was the weirdest interactions I've ever witnessed. Alright, so I'm hoping she's pregnant, because honestly, she should be. I had them try 3 times now. I'm hoping for the best. We'll find out. There could be a conflict going on with my mods too, and I'm actually a little worried about her getting pregnant. So we'll find out, I guess, what happens. Let's see here. So you have that listed on Flopsy, and you have that listed on Flopsy. I kind of want to take you guys into town, just because I want to kind of show off town a little bit. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's have you guys head over to the bar together. Okay, and now you're here. I do have a live-in business from the little Simsies mod for the tavern here, so that's now opened. It should have been open anyways, but that's okay. Let's have you guys see. What can you guys sell here out of curiosity? I would prefer for you guys to sell this way. He doesn't have any items that can be sold to the shop. So you can sell just about everything here. That's really good to know. I already listed this on Flopsy, but I might start doing this instead. Let's have you... I don't know where you got so many tomatoes, but we'll sell 4 of your tomatoes and the choco berries, because we're not going to use them. Let's face it. There we are. You got 44 simoleons. Cool. Okay. So now that I know that exists, I will keep that in mind whenever I'm playing. You can window shop. Alright. Not gonna do those things. I was just curious. Let's see if there's anyone you can meet in. There's the village mayor, and oh, there's Ryder. I don't know why he's wearing his pajamas. Put him in his royal knight uniform. And let's see here. Let's change you into a hot weather. There we go. Okay. Outfits are settled. Why don't you introduce yourself to the knight, or at least try to introduce yourself to the knight, because that sounds kind of cool. And you're in here hanging out at the bar, why don't you introduce yourself to the cooks? So the cooks are the one that live in this bar tavern that I built. I will have the video linked for watching this in the mini medieval series. We have the kids up here too that they have. They have Warren and Ethel, and they have a third child, which she's holding here. And of course, the grandfather here. So they are all together. I believe he is his dad, if I remember correctly. But they have a very fun family dynamic. They're technically middle class and a little above. Oh, and here is an actual knight that's popped up. I don't know what clothing item I have that's causing this glitch, but I have noticed this on a few of my Sims. They don't have it all the time. There's just certain outfits. I think it might be the hair, or it could be the shoes, I believe. But I'll definitely be able to figure that out. Oh, he apparently decided to introduce himself. They have amazing compatibility, but it seems like he kind of didn't like how he introduced himself, so that's interesting. Let's have you talk more to Agnes, maybe. And why don't you... Oh, what are you picking up? Oh, you're trying to pick up the trash for them. Well, that's nice. Yeah, go ahead and do that. Okay, it's a little glitched out, but that's okay. We'll just throw that in there. Oh, here is Oswin. He is another knight. All the knights are here, apparently. So let's have you go introduce yourself to Oswin. He is also middle class. So all the middle class people are here right now, which I think is interesting because you don't see the peasants. Technically, they shouldn't be here either. They should be working. But I figure it's nice enough for them to go ahead and meet some of the other Sims here. And I feel like him and Oswin would get along great. Oh, but he thinks he's kind of clingy. But Oswin thinks he's interesting. So I could see this still developing into a pretty good friendship. I do think she would get along with the grandmother as well here, Joffrey. So let's just have you just kind of introduce yourself to everyone here too, and we can kind of see how you feel about each other after. Oh, and here is the father of... Oh, what is happening right now? That was really weird. I don't really understand what just happened. I guess I know the town gossip about Osric and Agnes now. Don't don't flirt. What is with all the flirting? That's actually starting to drive me insane. You should already be faithful. Okay, why are you not? There we go. Okay, she'll never have eyes, but his heart's chosen one. Good. Debate who's the best scribe in town, maybe, and oh, another member of the church. Gisela has shown up. Oh, good. There we go. Ah, what is with you, Agnes? Why are you flirting with everyone? It's just a bit of odd dynamics going on. I think that I maybe I said something weird in the mod. I'll have to go back and but everyone's flirting with everyone in this town apparently. Oh, and she wants to meet Ethel, which I think is cute. It's fine. And let's have you ask her if she's religious and maybe discuss a little bit about the Watcher, because that would be probably what she would be doing. Oh, she does not want to answer that apparently. I don't know why. Jill's meant to be pretty nice usually, so she must be in a bad mood or something. Maybe she just doesn't like him, which is fine. Yeah, distant. She thinks that he's distant. She doesn't like him very much. That makes sense. But he likes her, which is good to know. He thinks that she's pretty cool. These are some interesting dynamics that are starting up. Oh, she finally had to say hi to Ethel. Let's have you do a funny introduction to her. Oh, she just decided to go poop a little bit. And there's Elizabeth. There's another one of the peasants in the series. Let's have you go and become good friends with her, actually. Ah, just so many people to meet. Okay, and let's have you also introduce yourself to Britta. Britta is also middle class. She's actually Oswin's sister. Alright, I think he's ready to go home. Alaric, you can head home first, and I'll get her home here soon. Thora seems like she's having some fun meeting everyone. Alright, and what do you think of Elizabeth? Okay, she thinks she's... Okay, so they're getting along pretty well, it seems. What about Britta? Oh, Britta has a bit of a crush on Thora. Okay. Let's have them go ahead and head home. I say that was a very good outing overall. There wasn't much going on, but I feel like you guys get to meet a lot of the other Sims within the series, so I'm really happy about that. Alright, let's get you guys some gruel. Oh, and you guys left the fire running while you guys were gone. That's not very smart, but oh well, it is what it is. Oh, she went first. She was like, I'm getting that gruel. Better give it to me. And I'm actually curious. I kind of want her... Oop, I would say he likes flirtation from his wife. That makes a lot of sense. Let's see here. Oh, I think I just made it very clear that she's pregnant. But that's okay. I think we already kind of knew from the hunger bar. But let's see here. I want to see... Let's see randomly how many children she would want. Oh, okay. Right now she just wants one child. Okay. And let's have you randomly choose. He wants 5. Okay, so a little bit of a difference in how many kids they want there. Oh, yay! Okay. So I didn't reveal it too early, really. It's pretty obvious now that she's pregnant, so I'm really excited about that. But that's really all the time that I have for today, for episode 1. Alright, so that is the beginning of the series. I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please make sure to like and subscribe. I hope you guys liked the beginning to this series. I am sorry for some of the audio issues that happened during this, but I should have it figured out now for our next episode. Anyways, I will see you guys in the next episode of the Decades Challenge.